Welcome back to Tech Talks from Commercial Baking. In this episode, sponsored by Multivac Fritsch, I am speaking with Dave Hippenbecker, Regional Sales Manager, about the benefits of artisan bread production with the Fritsch IMPRESSA bread line. Hi, Dave. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Hey, Joni, it's great to be with you.
It's so nice to talk to you. I love having conversations with you, and I'm excited to hear about the IMPRESSA bread line. The first thing I want to ask you is, what are those main challenges that artisan bakers are facing when they're trying to make this product at scale? What are you seeing that is the biggest challenge?
Oh, Joni, that's a great question. As we go in and meet with bakers about what they want to do, one of the biggest challenges they have is space. Most bakeries just don't have a lot of space to put in a high capacity bread line, especially an artisan line. The other thing we see are the hygienic design of the equipment. With the added allergens that are out there in today's world, being able to change over, clean the line quickly, and move on to the next product is always a challenge for them. And I'd say the third thing is flexibility. The days of buying a line that can only run one product or two products are kind of behind us. They want to be able to run different forms, different types, different sizes of products each and every day if they can.
So that then leaves these artisan bread bakers. I mean, especially I would say, since the sourdough at home craze, this artisan bread is enjoying a heyday. And these producers are increasing their output, but they don't have space to expand. Um, what is it with the IMPRESSA bread line that can help bakers increase their output when they can't increase their space?
The new design of the IMPRESSA bread line, we released this and we showed it at IBA in October for the very first time. The biggest benefit of this line is size. This line is 21% smaller with the same output of our old line. So we're actually about over 15 feet shorter than what our previous line was. So now we've addressed the space, some of the space concerns, while still keeping the capacity of the line the same. The next thing is the hygienic design. This line from our soft dough sheeter all the way up through our molding boards is completely washed down. So as they start to run allergens or have allergens in their dough, different things, they can actually wash this line down directly with high pressure hose. We've also developed a brand new center drive for our conveyors called the Omega Drive. And this Omega Drive completely opens up for cleaning. And by the way, this is all toolless, so you don't have to use any tools at all to do that. But the thing we've also done is, because it is an IMPRESSA bread line, we've kept it modular. So you can move different components in and out or add them to the back of the line to run various products on the same line. For example, a baker could be running baguettes in the morning and turn around and be running dinner rolls in the afternoon with minimal changeover.
Wow, that's amazing. So this is something that's a great resource for bakers who are growing and expanding. But then there's also this group that were maybe doing handmade artisan breads, and now they're kind of stepping into automation or stepping into production at scale. And that's a big leap when they go from this handmade process to trying to run a very delicate dough through a machine. So, from your perspective, what's the key to machining an artisan dough without hurting it?
Well, it really comes down to pressure on the dough. So what you want to do is you want to handle it as gently as you can. 2 years ago, we developed a soft dough sheeter that was used for artisan breads. And this can handle absorption rates anywhere from 60% up to 90+% absorption. And by doing this, we don't apply pressure to the dough in the bins or in the hoppers. And then we've also come up with the new IMPRESSA line with our RDS, our rapid dough sheeting device, or roller device, excuse me. Because of that, we've actually eliminated certain components on the line that would tend to handle the dough a little rougher. So that's what the other way we were able to make the line shorter, by eliminating handling of the dough. You know, the reality of it is, the more pressure you put on dough, the more air you knock out of it. And for some breads, that's what you want. You want a much tighter crumb grain. But for those open, airy breads, you want to be able to handle it, flatten it out, cut it, form it without overworking that dough. And that's really the key to what we do.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then I'm sitting here thinking about when bakers step into automation and they can make the same quality product much more efficiently and make more of it, then they can sometimes find themselves free to tinker around and get creative with the kinds of breads that they make. And so that makes me think of the Impressa's product decorating unit, the PDU. Can you tell
Mhm.
me a little bit about that? It seems like a really cool technology that can help bakers get creative with artisan breads.
Oh yeah, you can go on the end of the line and add a PDU unit, as you said, a product decorating unit, that basically is a robotic system that will stamp or place an impression in the top of the product prior to proofing and baking. So you can take a roll and put a Kaiser design in it so that when it comes out, it's a nice Kaiser roll. You could put a football in it for the Super Bowl so your Chiefs could have their own bread, for example. And then bakers can get creative with different seeds, different type of decorating after that, that give them a very distinctive look on the shelf. Something that really the consumers will look at, they'll see it, and they'll really draw their eye to that product.
This seems like something that would be an incredible tool to create seasonal products and have the flexibility to only do it during a certain time of year.
Oh, absolutely. As I say, the designs are unlimited. And it works if you think about it, you know, just like scoring a baguette. So you basically come down and you stamp this product, and it puts just a slight slit in it so that when the product bakes, it opens up in those areas. So you actually see the design on that product. You could do just about anything you wanted to do.
I guess my only question that I have left is what is the best way for a baker to get in touch to learn more about the Impressa breadline?
The best way is to go to our website, and that's www.fritsch-group.com. You can go there, see all of our different product offerings, from our manual sheeters all the way up through our Impressa lines, our full industrial lines. The other neat thing is you can actually take a virtual tour through our World of Bakery over in Germany. So you can go in and see what we have there for any customer to come in and test their product and see if it'll work on our equipment. We literally have every line, every type of line that we produce in our World of Bakery. And of course, they can always call me.
All right, Dave, those are all my questions. This is a cool technology, and I love how Multivac Fritsch is creating equipment that is helping bakers expand their product lines, increase their output, and even take that step from handmade artisan bread to doing it at scale. So thank you so much for walking me through this technology. And as always, it's so great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too. And thanks again for having me, because I tell you, all of us here at Fritsch are very excited about this new Impressa line and what it can do and the advantages that it has for the bakers out there today.
Awesome. Thanks again, Dave.
You bet. Take care.